The current perception that I knew about HR was you're the hair and fire department. I don't know how they call it, snitch. You are the snitch for the CEO. My name is Balungi Anita, and before joining the GPAP program, I was a student at Makerere University studying a bachelor's degree in business administration, specializing in entrepreneurship. During that time, of course, I was doing internships. What inspired me to join the GPAP program under human resource? While I was on the field, it really sparked my interest. How are people treated in the organization, and how these people are integrating and collaborating to make operations work? That led me to joining the GPAP program under human resource. Before joining that GPAP program, if I was to rate myself, I would give myself a 1. Why? As much as I have a passion for people, I didn't have the practical knowledge on how to manage people. The skills that I have gained in the program, one of them is emotional intelligence. A lot of people, I would say, in my opinion, some of them would ignore the fact, or they are not aware of how their emotions affect both themselves and others. So I feel through this program, it has taught me that. Another skill I would say is essential in the human resource function is workforce planning. How I managed to do workforce planning at TechBuzz Hub. Of course, you identify the staffing gaps. How did I do that? I conducted a research survey where I would say I interacted with all departments, identifying both the qualitative and quantitative gaps that are existing. And also, it is through those gaps that I had to figure out what exactly is the missing puzzle in why we believe that TechBuzz Hub was not going where it was going. So of course, I made a presentation, I proposed a budget, I proposed a role. Through feedback and continuous interaction and also guidance, we concluded that, of course, the gap was we needed more sales for our current programs at TechBuzz Hub. And how that was going to be achieved, it was through a sales affiliate program, which we have currently onboarded people to take up the sales affiliate program. Other skills I have gained on the program, of course, compliance training, as well as interview and selection of new hires. I was honored to partake in the interview and the selection process for members of the Secretariat of Startup Uganda, and it has made me have a more understanding of what it takes to have a right hire in an organization. I believe that through the program I have gained enough confidence, of course, to manage HR responsibilities. And how I have been able to gain that confidence, it is through the mentorship and the coaching that I have received here at TechBuzz Hub. It has made me have a deeper understanding of the role, and also through assignments which are practical that they have given me, and as well as the extensive feedback. How teamwork activities have helped in my leadership and management of people. I will say that it has helped me to get to know about myself and my strengths, my weaknesses, and how I utilize them in achieving, of course, certain tasks that would require you to be in a team. How I did that, I, alongside, of course, other members of the HR team, we came together and we hosted our first webinar presentation about success in the HR function. that you'll find on the YouTube channel for GPAP. And I'm just so happy that I managed to do that. It pushed me out of my comfort zone, and it was really worth it. I received enough feedback, and I believe I can do a presentation. GPAP, in a way, not only does it give you on-the-job experience, it gives you, I would say, advice both for work and life. Yes, you're getting all of the knowledge concerning about HR, but what about you yourself? And I believe GPAP has given me that. If I was hired today, what value I would bring to a business? I would bring strategy. And how I would do that? Of course, collaboration. I would engage with other departments. I would also help to identify gaps within the organization that would involve the workforce. And of course, at the same time, through, of course, support programs for employees to increase their well-being, I would absolutely recommend anyone joining this program. Why would I say that? It is because it will help you understand yourself if you're willing to put the work. And they're also willing to help put in their work to make sure that you thrive. Because I've seen this for myself. I have seen how people here at TechBuzz, they have evolved through their stories. You can see their progress. Their story inspires you to be better. If I was to rate myself from 1 to 10, of course, after everything in the program, I would give myself a solid 8. Why? The skills that I have learned here, I know what it takes to select a good hire, what it may take for you to make the business make money, at the same time give employees a sense of belonging, the essence, to understand essence of work culture and how it affects employees as well as the reputation of a business. My perception of HR before and after has exponentially changed, because initially, when as much as I had a passion for people, right, the current perception that I knew about HR was you're the hire and fire department. You are, I don't know how they call it, snitch. You are the snitch for the CEO. But now, right now, after while going through the program, I got to realize HR is, of course, you are the advocate for employees. But what struck me the most was HR being part of the executive committee. Of course, I didn't know that, but of course, after joining the program, I knew it is an essential office. It is not a back office. It is an office that needs to be respected and also heard. The one culture that I would say I would bring to an organization that I have learned from TechBuzz Hub is the practice of inclusivity and championing mental health. In my new role as the HR, in an organization, I would put monthly counseling sessions so that employees come out feeling heard, respected, and ready to give their best when they know that they are feeling safe.